everyone, and welcome back to Bishop Carroll TV. My name is Brennan Shields.
And I'm Sam Nance. This week we have a new edition called Spot the Difference, in which there will be one small change throughout the broadcast. If you think you've caught it, DM us on Twitter at Bishop Carroll TV, and you will be entered into a drawing to receive a prize at the end of the semester.
This week was Catholic Schools Week. On Monday, we had Comfortable in Your Faith and Casino Night. Tuesday was Family Day and the Cody Costume Contest. Wednesday was Landmark Day. Thursday, we had All-School Mass. Friday is Catholic Pride Day and the Blood Drive. And Saturday is the Sweetheart Dance from 8:30 to 11:30.
Last Sunday, our March for Life members returned from their trip to D.C., and here's some footage from their experience.
That looked like fun. Great job, Marchers. Now let's send it over to Hannah with the sports.
We are about halfway through the season and all of our winter sports teams are doing phenomenal. Our girls basketball team currently has an outstanding record of
9-1 in the league and 11-3 overall.
The boys basketball team are currently 3-7 in league play and 6-8 overall. The boys and girls both have their next game Friday, February 3rd against Northwest. Varsity bowling had a match on Tuesday. The girls placed third and the boys placed second. Our boys bowling team currently has a record of 3-2 in league. Our girls bowling team currently has a record of 3-1. Our swimming team has a record of 3-3. Their next meet is Wednesday, February 8th. The wrestling team has an overall record of 4-1 in league. Their next match is Thursday, February 9th here at Bishop Carroll.
Thanks, Hannah. Speaking of sports, let's send it down to Jake for this week's special lunchroom interview.
Desmond, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Patriots, baby.
All right, I like that answer. Now, follow-up question. If you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
I'd probably have to be a lion.
Kayla, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Well, I think the Patriots will win the Super Bowl
Why?
because they're a team in the NFL.
Well, there you have it. Jordan, who do you think is going to win this year's Super Bowl?
Probably the Falcons.
Why?
Why not?
Trenton, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Cleveland Browns, definitely. They're my favorite.
Why do you think the Cleveland Browns are going to win this year's Super Bowl?
Well, they've won every one so far, so why not?
I don't think the Cleveland Browns are playing this year, Trenton.
I don't think you've been watching football.
I can't argue with that. Hunter, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Honestly, the Broncos.
All right, solid answer. Now, follow-up question. What is your favorite type of fruit and why?
A banana.
Why?
It tastes good.
Thanks, Jake. Hey, Cincy, who do you have win the Super Bowl?
You know I've got my Oakland Raiders. How about yourself, Sam?
Chiefs.
Of course. Now we have Elizabeth teaching us how to throw the perfect Super Bowl party.
can't wait for the Patriots to win the Super Bowl this year.
The Falcons are gonna win.
Go! You don't know what you're talking about, Carla. Why don't you get out of here? Get out!
And now for all of you who are bummed out by your teams not making the Super Bowl like us, or for those crazy people that just don't care, here's something to cheer you up.
Miss Boudreau is wrapping up her final year at Carroll and just finished showing her final murder mystery. Here's our resident critic, Matthew Kelly, with the scoop.
So what type of creative process do you go through in order to create these murder mysteries?
Well, probably the toughest thing to figure out is the plot. You know, who's going to get murdered and who's going to do the murdering and that sort of thing. But once I get that figured out, it's pretty easy to put in the dialogue. I love to play with words. And as a creative writer, I think your number one asset is word.
So what did you most enjoy about this year's murder mystery?
That it was my last? No. It's not a very big cast, and I like working with smaller cast. We have a really short turnaround time on the murder mystery, which means they don't have a lot of time to practice, they don't have a lot of time to rehearse their lines. But this group has come together really nicely, and they've done a great job.
How do you feel about retiring this year?
Well, I have real mixed emotions about retiring. I love what I do. I love theater. I love directing plays. I love teaching and directing the plays. I'm going to miss that. I know I'm going to miss that. I don't know what I'll do to take its place, but it's something I've done for 50 years. And I know I'm going to miss it a lot.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Matt. Did you notice a difference? DM our Twitter if you think you did. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys later.